Clean water is vital to life, and South West Water provides some of the best quality tap water in the country, providing drinking water to a population of 1.7 million across Devon, Cornwall, and parts of Dorset and Somerset. Every 5 years, we submit our investment plan, which is known in the industry as a price review. In this business plan, we set performance commitments based on what our customers have told us are their priorities, and which are agreed with our industry regulator, Ofwat. We would like to tell you about the journey your water takes and how we are meeting these commitments. We recognise that from the moment a raindrop falls, there are actions we must take to make our processes as efficient and sustainable as possible. Did you know that 90% of water in the South West Water area is from our rivers and reservoirs? The rest is groundwater. We extract this water from the environment. Therefore, it is important that we do everything we can to choose better environmental approaches. We continue to deliver award-winning catchment management schemes, working in partnership with farmers, landowners, and key stakeholders to protect the environment, whilst also improving areas of moorland and farmland to help enhance the quality of the water we source and better manage how it runs off the landscape. Our Upstream Thinking project is a multi-award-winning catchment management scheme which applies natural landscape-scale solutions to improve water quality. We are committed to managing our abstraction activities in an effective and sustainable way, taking care to minimise any impact on the local environment and working closely with the Environment Agency to ensure this remains the case. Treating raw water to drinking water standards is a more complex, expensive, and energy-intensive process than most people realise. Water is abstracted usually from rivers which begin on high ground and flow through farmland and built-up areas, often collecting unwanted ingredients along the way. Of course, any unwanted elements are removed from your tap water during the treatment process at one of our 29 water treatment works across the region. We do this using ultraviolet light, chemicals, and settlement and treatment processes such as granular activated carbon, which removes pesticides. The aim of Upstream Thinking is to prevent pesticides, nutrients, and other pollutants from getting into rivers in the first place. This puts less pressure on water treatment plants, allowing the process to be faster, cheaper, and more efficient. This improved water quality also helps wildlife to thrive. Because of this, the water you drink is of the very highest quality in the South West. Very strict standards apply to piped drinking water, set to protect public health and to ensure water quality is acceptable to customers. Our compliance with UK water quality standards is amongst the best in the industry, and we are continually working at maintaining this high standard. Even though drinking water in England and Wales is of a very high quality, you may occasionally become aware of a different taste, smell, or colour. This could be due to various reasons, and we are committed to minimising these issues. Progress is being achieved through a combination of upgrades to water treatment works, and the flushing of drinking water mains and the number of contacts per 1,000 population is decreasing. Careful management of our natural resources also means we have avoided water restrictions for a number of consecutive years. The Security of Supply Index is an industry-wide measure which considers water resource, leakage, and demand management issues in a wider context and is applied in each zone of our water resources. If we have instances where supply is less than demand, we can achieve the maximum score of 100. We appreciate that the energy used to carry out these processes has implications for carbon levels and pollutions, and we understand the scale of responsibility in how we manage our workforce and operational activities. Our goal is to consistently reduce the climate change-causing greenhouse gas emissions that are our responsibility. To this end, we measure and publicly report our carbon emissions, setting targets and taking action to reduce emissions wherever possible. . We are constantly investing in new technologies to reduce chemicals and energy in our processes and find new ways of working that deliver better environmental outcomes. A key component of our drive towards increasing efficiency is our focus on renewable energy. Our longer-term goal is to continue to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and move ever closer towards 100% renewable energy. Once your water leaves one of our water treatment works, it makes its way to you through our 15,400 kilometers of pipes, which ensures our customers enjoy clean, safe drinking water at the turn of a tap. Sometimes, for various reasons, pipes can leak, and some water is lost between the treatment works and your home. South West Water continues to focus on developing effective and efficient ways to both prevent and control leakage when it occurs. The new technologies which are allowing our technicians to pinpoint leaks more quickly not only contribute to reducing leakage levels, but also helps us to ensure that leaks are fixed as quickly as possible. Keeping water flowing is an essential part of a water company's role. Although most interruptions are dealt with quickly, there are some that are more difficult to resolve. This can unfortunately mean customers have to wait longer for their water to come back on. South West Water works hard to ensure that immediate steps are taken to restore supplies as quickly as possible, and help is given to customers who have registered for additional support. Keeping sites operational when faced with external threats such as flooding is also fundamental to maintaining a reliable and uninterrupted service to customers. South West Water aims to find the most sustainable solutions for dealing with flood risk, and the company works closely with the Environment Agency and other stakeholder groups, such as local councils, to identify and mitigate potential flooding issues. Sometimes, when a water main bursts, the treated water can enter a river, which is classed as a pollution incident. We take our environmental responsibilities seriously and work hard to reduce the amount of pollution incidents across our drinking water services. To continue to provide high-quality drinking water to your tap, our assets require maintenance and upgrades to ensure the continuity of our drinking water processes. Once your water arrives at your tap, we hope there are no issues, but sometimes it is necessary for you to contact us. 1.7 million residents and over 8 million visitors rely on our services and support 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and we are focused on delivering improvements to customer service through investment in people, systems, and training. Ofwat, the industry regulator, measures the quality of service provided by companies to their household customers. The measure, called Service Incentive Mechanism or SIM, is a score out of 100. The higher the better. SIM measures how well customers feel a company did when they contacted them, and how many times customers had to contact a company about something that went wrong or to make a complaint. In addition to the industry-wide SIM measures, South West Water also measures overall customer satisfaction, as well as the value for money customers believe we provide. South West Water is recognized for implementing innovative, industry-leading schemes to assist our customers with affordability or debt issues, such as our WaterCare Plus scheme, which offers advice on metering, tariffs, and how to save water to save money. We were one of the first water companies to introduce a social tariff to help very low-income customers, in which customers benefit from a bill reduction of up to 50%. South West Water has some of the highest levels of metering within the industry and continues to promote meter usage. However, it remains a voluntary process, and whilst the majority of our customers believe that metering is the fairest way to charge for water and wastewater services, they do not believe that compulsory metering is desirable. Our goal is to prevent issues and problems occurring, avoiding the need for customers to contact us. However, when a customer does need to get in touch, our aim is to resolve all contacts as quickly and professionally as possible. Used water from homes and businesses, along with surface water that has drained into the sewers, goes through our 17,400 kilometres of sewer network to one of our 651 wastewater treatment works. Wastewater is treated to meet strict environmental standards, and the cleaned water is then returned to our region's rivers and seas. We aim to ensure that all our wastewater treatment processes meet 100% compliance. We invest millions of pounds every year to maintain and upgrade our sewer network and safeguard our environment well into the future. We prioritise areas that have suffered from sewer flooding, as we know how devastating this can be, and are committed to reducing the risk of it happening in our region in the future. Working with communities and our partners, we are looking at innovative and sustainable ways to manage the amount of surface water that enters our sewer network, which will help reduce the risk of sewer flooding to homes and businesses and protect our environment from pollution. We take our environmental responsibilities seriously and work hard to reduce the amount of pollution incidents across our wastewater services. We put in place action plans to improve our performance in this area. Sludge is a byproduct of the treatment of wastewater and can be used to produce energy or compost. It is now no longer seen as a waste product, but as a bioresource. There are standards that we need to meet when treating this sludge. As well as making use of the natural renewable energy resources available by investing in hydro, wind and solar power, we also recover energy from this sewage sludge that arrives at our works. The renewable energy benefits of sludge treatment are helping us keep costs down for customers. We are always working hard to reduce our carbon footprint by reducing greenhouse gas emissions that are our responsibility. To this end, we measure and publicly report our carbon emissions, setting targets and taking action to reduce emissions wherever possible. We also work hard to reduce the amount of odour contacts from wastewater treatment works which affect customers living in the surrounding areas. In order to get sewage to our wastewater treatment works and treat it to strict environmental standards, we have to look after our assets to ensure the continuity of our wastewater processes. We recognise that the abstraction, treatment and delivery of drinking water and the removal and safe disposal of wastewater all have implications for river and sea quality, and we work hard to maintain high standards. We continue to work alongside partners including local councils, community groups, landowners and conservationists to tackle bathing water quality issues in a holistic and sustainable way.